have been ramping down dancing for a while. I think it's been 5 years since you gave a performance at the ABT. So why does now feel like the time to make an official retirement announcement?
I don't have a clear answer on that. In all honesty, I've wanted to just kind of fade away into the background, which is not really possible. I think that the legacy of what I've created in terms of the way that I'm, carrying so many stories of Black dancers who have come before me, like I can't just disappear. I think there has to be, an official closing to my time at American Ballet Theater, this company that has meant everything to me and has given me the opportunities and the platform that I have. And so, it was in 2019 that I think I was processing that I think this is the end of this chapter. And though I wasn't saying it out loud to the world, I've already kind of moved on to that next place of what I want to be doing.
What was going on in 2019? Why did you start to feel that way?
It was the very first time in my career that I felt fulfillment, I think is the right word. And I feel like I got to a point where it was like, I think I've done everything I can on the stage.
Yeah.
And I think that contributed to the way I felt when I was performing. I don't think that I had the same light that I've had throughout my career. And without knowing it, the pandemic hit and I had my final performances really in classical works. One of my last performances of Swan Lake, I think it was the last performance I did of Swan Lake. It was at Wolf Trap in Virginia, the beautiful outdoor amphitheater, and it feeling like the best performance I'd ever had of Swan Lake. And I think I had gotten to a place of just letting go of what the critics think. Even once I became a principal dancer, I was getting so much criticism about whether or not I should still be in that. I should be in that position as a Black woman. Am I technically up for the challenge? Which that technicality, those words are often used with people of color. And I remember I spent that whole year of 2019. I brought in a new teacher that was literally retraining me, because I was striving to reach other people's standards of what they thought. And so that final performance, I let go, and it was an incredible last Swan Lake.